Hello friends, Kathy here at Spicey Cat Colors. Thank you for stopping by to see my completed pages for the month of December 2020. Let's dive into it before we get any fur helpers. I actually did, I cannot believe it when I totaled it up, 76 pages. Granted, half of them, in fact, exactly half, 38 are colored by number and 38 are line art, which 38 line art alone is amazing, but you'll see. I actually completed 2 books as well. And I counted, and I should have colored a little bit more because I only have 37 completed, or not completed. Yes, these markers have completed their lifespan. So I'm going to just try and pull them out and give you a quick review of most of them in case any of you see them and are interested. You'll see when I do the pages, I did 2 of the pages, 2 of the books, as I said, were color by number, and one of them was a Sun Life drawing. So these are the markers, some of the markers I had been using in my Sun Life books. Pardon me. I had them numbered as such. So this was a brand, I only found it one time. It's called Penbrook, and it is a permanent marker, your Sharpie Bic intensity style. And I found them at Aldi during back to school. It was the only pack, and it was pretty inexpensive. And these are all used quite well. This is a brand I found at Target online. It is from Art 101 Creative Tools Illy markers. This is their water-based line. I have the full set. It has a chisel tip and a bullet. I do not recommend these. Life quality, really poor. Get the Crayola Super Tips, you'll be much happier. Yeah, these I do not recommend. But that same brand has a alcohol-based line, which is also the Art 101 Creative Tools. And the same thing, they have the chisel tip and the bullet. And these, for just a easy travel on the go pack of markers, I recommend. It's like $15. You get in fact, I might have a set nearby. Yes, so this is one of the sets. It comes as a 3 set, so this is like your neutrals. There was a jungle set and a galaxy set, I believe. It'll come with a little blender. Quality, super juicy, and they did fairly well, lasted quite a while. The paler colors kind of died first, but yeah, for a fairly inexpensive, portable, small size with double ends, I do recommend these. They aren't gonna last, you know, forever, but again, greatly impressed. Found 3 more Penbrooks, 1 Sharpie, my orange, had also a Sharpie highlighter, which, well, those are all just perfectly fine. This was a set of Crayola metallic markers, and I like these. I use these in my Color Questopia and Sun Life drawing, like the color by number mosaic or stained glass ones when you do the lines. I have a couple of those before. If they don't have the black background, I do enjoy that. So I liked them. And then I finished using these up on some Christmas pages. I have 1 super tip, my black super tip. One of all of this I did, it was a heavily marker month. I have 1 gel pen. And then these are all from Dollar Tree. They had 2 different sets. One of the sets has like permanent marker on it. The other set didn't have any writing, but they are from the brand Jot, and these are amazing. They are super juicy, definitely well worth it. It was like you got 6, I want to say 6 in the pack for $1, assorted colors, and yeah, really, definitely I would purchase those again, especially for what I show you what I did. Oh, hi Lobo. She just had snacks, so I'm like, go away. And they're a great deal, a great buy. Okay, so let's go through these. I don't know. I was gonna move, but I might have, well, we'll try. I'll move this to the side, and if too many kitties, we might just have a pile. So this is a book I actually just purchased in December from Brain Games, Color by Pixel. There are 100 in here, and I started out and did, and I apologize, I'd started filming once and my battery died. So some of these, where they had been marked, I lost the page. I should have redone them before I started, but okay, here it is. This was the first one I did, and I did the crosshatch method. They're kind of small squares, and I had very tiny fine liners. I would maybe do this again with a little bit thicker marker, because I don't know, maybe I just don't like the X method. The other thing I don't like is when color by number books do this, like the white color is given a number. I just wish they'd leave it blank. That's just me. It doesn't, like, you know, cause me to lose sleep at night, but I just prefer that. So I did that one because I was trying to do Christmassy theme. Then I did the gingerbread house where I colored in the lines and just used super tips, which of course are super streaky. I don't mind. I was just playing, trying to figure it out. These have a color palette just along the side of your image. And then I decided to just start from the front. And I took this with some water-based markers while I had to sit and wait while my husband was in an appointment. And I got the guitar done, the foot, rainbow foot, and the cat. So the other critique I have, it's not a complaint, is how these books, okay, I'm going to show you the examples of the ones I just finished. So how it works, okay, if I can maneuver a paper clip. So this book, and I don't know if there's like a series and they're all like this, it has a actual image, photograph, and then they pixelate it. So obviously you're going to have a pixelated look, which I don't mind, the whole square thing. But what I found was challenging. Okay, Lobo, now you're blocking my light. It's like, you can be here. And she just knocked stuff down. Life with cats. So what I don't like, the guitar worked out fine, but like the shoe and the cat, there's so many dark areas, and then they try and make it have like so many different dark greens and dark browns. And I just don't have that many colors. So when you come to the page, it is like a lot of darks. Like I couldn't tell if some were black or green. I really didn't know. So then I just went, well, I'm going to do blues for some of these browns because those browns are so similar. And the other thing I could have done is just colored them all that same color, but I didn't know how it was going to come out. So those are my first pages. One moment, I want to pick up what she dropped. I'll be right back. Okay, so next is my Sun Life Drawing 40 coloring pages. I'm trying to finish this maybe next year. We'll see. I do need to do the 10 to finish tag. So I usually do a couple in here. every month, and I moved into the one coloring books section, and I did 2 pages. One is this Lines and Dots from their Lines and Dots Animals. Just did it with actually one of those permanent markers that I got at Aldi, Pembroke. And the other page I did was from Summer Silhouette One Color Coloring Books. And I did this one. I did choose to use 3 colors. And all 3 colors were those Crayola metallic markers. So next up, I get to do my first, I don't know what this is, dots, lines. It's got a name. I'm not sure what it is. I have 3 more that I try to work in every, I'm missing one. I think the kitty's got it. Or, oh, found it. Okay. Like I said, I started this video and I'm restarting it actually like 24 hours later. Okay, these are from Centennial Activity, the Flowers and Birds Relaxing Color. I did 2, and I'm pretty much working if there's something seasonal I want to do. Otherwise, I just kind of go in order. So I didn't find any winter seasonal in Flowers and Birds, but I did this one, which is a beautiful hummingbird with all those bright colors. And I did this one of the flowers in the teapot. And here, again, I'm just starting to expand. I know people do this all the time, but I'm finally catching on. And I used a glitter crayon brown and just a blue regular crayon for my backgrounds. And I like how that came out. Next one in the very similar line is just called Relax and Color. This one I started with this because I thought, oh, wintry blues would be appropriate. Maybe I need to, is that better? Worse? I was trying to move you up a little. Okay, so I just thought the blue palette reminded me of winter, and this kind of looks like, you know, snow drifts or snow-covered mountains. So this was actually super fun and relaxing because it was like 3 colors, maybe 4. And then I decided to do one more, so I just did the one in front of it, which is this groovy yoga girl. The only thing about her is I think her face is very scary. Like Linda Hamilton in Terminator, kind of scary. Anyone? Or maybe I just had the wrong colors, but otherwise I did go with a black marker and redid the lines there because I did a hot mess. I think they were actually meant to be white. Now, let's look at the answer key and I'll tell you. Yeah, they were supposed to be white, but I had such bleeding and yeah, it needed to be covered up. And then the last one in the same line is Mystery Colors Jungle Animals. This was my first Mystery Colors book that I purchased, and I have since subscribed to it. I'm anxiously awaiting for my first issue. And I did 3. I did the hippo, and no. Oh, that's why these are clipped. I did the turtle, and I did I think this is a C-O-A-T-I, no idea how to say it. And so this is another one of those, but some of the other ones from Centennial don't have it. So they have number 4 is white. So sometimes if I'm being super OCD, I'll take a white Posca or gel pen and fill that in, but not always. Okay, so then we have one of my finished books. I'm going to just kind of go through this pretty quickly. I am planning to film a full completed book, and I'll do more of a review. But this is the Sally Berry Advent Calendar. You can see it's a smaller, I don't consider it a pocketbook, but it's a smaller one. And this was so much fun. I have to thank Anne over at A Colorful Life for throwing out this opportunity, and she did a video actually where she colored the page every day. I did finally get all my pictures posted on Instagram, but I did do the coloring, and I did the extra pages too, so they went towards my page count. I did my books, or This Book Belongs To, all in glitter gel pen, and I used my stickers, which I couldn't even put on straight with the line. And I'm considering this completed because it's my rainbow bells. Simple coloring is still coloring, right? And then every page had a picture to do for the countdown to Advent. And I used all budget-friendly Crayola Super Tips, Dollar Tree markers and pens, and the like. I have no idea what I did to this pour. I think it's supposed to be a present. I don't even know what happened there. That was an oops. Anyway, and the other thing I did, which I thought it was fun at first because they were these nice block numbers, is I put washi tape. I had this roll of washi tape, and I was scraping for getting pieces by the bottom, or by the last page. But, and then the numbers style started changing, like an italicized one. I really like my boot. I want a black boot. I have no idea if there's bells this color in the world, but there are mine. And then we got into like fancy curly Q numbers, very difficult to do. And my wreath, I think I got this wrong. I colored this should be the ribbon, and it was the wreath below, and I flopped it, but it's my book. It's supposed to look that way. And very really thin 9. I like my angel too. I just used a white Posca for all of the white accents in here. Rainbow gifts, snowman, and then, yeah, those italicized. Like I said, I'll do a little bit more info on my completed video. Just want to show you. Of course, I had to do Rudolph, Santa. I really like my mug too. Tried to make it look like that enamel that always reminds me of camping. A sleigh. Oh, that was just Gabby that jumped up. She wants to see what we're doing. And, oh, another little angel. A cracker. I like the poinsettia. Purple skates. And then Merry Christmas. Overall, very impressed with this. The only bad thing was, I think because from opening it, the binding, my Christmas page just kind of popped out. But that is my very first completed book ever. Next is, this is my other completed book, and I had one page done in here prior to this month. And this is where all of those markers gave their life to. So again, I'm going to do a completed book video. So I'm just going to flip through this and show you. Used a variety of mediums, mostly marker. Didn't use any gel pen. I did use some crayon. I used nail polish. I changed the colors on a lot of them because I did not understand their color story they came up with. Some things I just did like the outline because I didn't want Santa's beard to be gray, was the only option. That's Gabby screaming if you hear someone. And then this book switches to landscape. This is the one page that was done previously. So this was the one that did not count. Everything else, brand new. Well, this month, I like this one, although I did kind of tweak the colors. And wait till there's one I totally ruined. This would be one. I started working from back to front, and this is where I decided to change because I killed my snowman. Seriously? It's an orange snowman. Well, it was supposed to be yellow orange. So then it made me think, this looks, I'm sorry, I grew up with pets and you don't like eat or walk in the yellow snow. So I was like, yeah, this is not right. The bunnies were okay. I think maybe that's a squirrel. That's why he's red. And then I killed the nativity. It actually looks a little better through the camera, but my peach, it's not peach. It's like orange. Like this is like George Hamilton, Children of the Nativity. So that's when I decided to start doing my own options on a lot of them because I just was that way. But all of those are done. Okay. Another color by number. This is the Creative Haven by George Tufexis. I believe I have 2 pages I did in here. I just picked 2 that I wanted to do. No rhyme or reason. I wanted to do the cat, who turned out very cool. This was my first George Tufexis color by numbers, and they are a bit more detailed. And I did the gingerbread house, and I did pretty much all water-based Crayola Super Tips, and I added, if you can see the sparkle, we got sparkle going on. There it is, along the silver. I did all that. Those are done. Then I have my Christmas florals, also Creative Haven. This one is by Jessica Mazurkowicz. And I think I only did one. I did the title page. I don't think they have a this book belongs to. Nope. So I just did the title page and alcohol markers, obviously, and then gel pens and water-based markers. But yeah, I kind of like it. There is this same image larger later in the book, so I'll enjoy doing that a little bit different. And then I just wasn't so sure. I'm like, well, you know, they're all Christmas flowers. So I'm going to have fun and try and do things a little different in here. Although I also like Christmas traditional colors. So we'll see. Then PDFs that I had printed. So this first one is from Coloring Book Cafe. That was one of their freebies. If you don't know, if you go to Coloring Book Cafe's site and sign up for their emails, they send you an email whenever they're going to release a new book, and they have been releasing a lot of new books, and they usually give you a free page, which from what I can tell is typically what their cover page image is. So this was from the Christmas Scenes book. So I did alcohol marker. I love the way the alcohol marker looks on the back. And glitter gel pen. I put some kind of, well, they're sparkly glossy accents on his eyes. And the whole, oh no, I did my nail polish. That's what I did. I did this nail polish, which is like a sparkly glossy accent. And I did it on the whole candy cane, which now I just realized makes it look like it's wet, like somebody's licked it all up. So maybe little Mousy licked it. Anyway, there was that page. And then this was also from Coloring Book Cafe. It is from the Merry Christmas book. And same thing, a lot of alcohol marker. Really didn't know what to do with the sky, so I just went for a dark blue and blued it out, and then went over all the stars with gel pen because they were all in there. And kind of, well, you can see what I did. The only thing I regret doing is I had a black jelly roll glaze that I used on his belt, and then I did his eyebrows. His eyebrows are really, really dark. And then I also put some sparkly accent there. And this is nail polish as well. I got this at the Dollar Tree, and I have one in gold as well. And I just painted it all over my snow. I did the, and this maybe is still available. I think pretty much everybody had seen it. Joanna Bassford had given us an inky advent calendar to color our way towards Christmas. And I tried to use mostly gel pen, glitter gel pen, a couple metallic, that's a metallic, but then I didn't have a brown, so I just used a marker for my gingerbread. And this was really fun to do. I do have these posted on Instagram as well. I even added a little just clear Jelly Roll glaze to my frosting. So that was the first page, and then here's the second one, which I did these after I got my orders from Michaels with my Pentel Sparkle Pops, which is, oh, I'm just drooling. So the tree is Sparkle Pop, and this, I cannot get over the black Sparkle Pop, which is black and this really deep red, and it really just shows red. I can't even get it to shift black. So I did that on my outer poinsettia leaves and on my bonbon, or I'm not sure what that is, and on my ribbon right there. So this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I should go back and do like some glaze or glossy accents over my snow globe, but overall, I like that one. Then I have Stained Glass Patterns by Jade Summer, and as a PDF, so I just print out the cover sheet so you know what it is. And I started doing this. I was going to do traditional kind of Christmassy with red, and these little pink inside leaves right here I had done as red, and then I started working with my greens and blues and purples, and I didn't like it, so I colored over it with my pink. And then I ended up going way fancier than I thought. No, this is fancy for me. So it's primarily glitter and metallic gel pens. And then I added a little sticker in the center. I had shown these stickers I bought at Dollar Tree. I have a whole big sheet of them in different sizes and colors. And then I pretty much have already used up my black Jelly Roll glaze that I just purchased, but I thought for the stained glass page, you need it. I needed to clean up some spots, and I thought, no, I just really like the look because it's supposed to be stained glass. So I was very happy. I had no idea how this was going to turn out, and I love it. Then this was another freebie I had found, I believe, on the Dover website. Again, Dover is another site. If you sign up, they have weekly emails that they send freebies for reading books and coloring books and kids books. So this one is from, it's actually a Creative Haven book called Christmas Cats. So I had this at work because I had some slow time. I actually did most of my Sun Life one at work as well. And I would just keep working on it. And then again, I was playing with my Jelly Roll black glaze. And it just makes, I'm like, I see why everybody loves them so much. But I'm going to need like a case because it's seriously almost already gone. And I really only used it on those like 2 pictures where I did a lot of detail. But yeah, I like how this one turned out. I want to trim it. I think I printed it. I didn't have it printed correctly, so it didn't resize. Yes, those are Gabby's pretty paws. She came up here. Oh. It wouldn't be a video without Gabby. And it also was kind of pixelated. The edges weren't real solid and clear. So I'm not sure if that was my printer or because I didn't size it correctly, which is also why I wanted to do the outlines. And then the last page I have is from Hannah Lynn. And I had started this back in November with Buddy Colorathon. This was the picture Danielle at Danny Buttons had picked as her last color along, and I did not finish it at all. So this is Holly Wreath Fairy, and I absolutely love her. Didn't know what I was doing. I think this is this my first completed Hannah Lynn? It might be my first completed Hannah Lynn. But I was trying to go for an icy look, which I think I accomplished. I wanted her hair to be more silver, but it's hard to do without actually using silver, which I didn't want her to have, you know, metallic aluminum head. So I ended up going in with blues. I really like how my eyes turned out. I'm always kind of playing around with, you know, using, and a lot of us out here use multiple colors to get some depth and different. So I really like how that turned out. And I did my glitter nail polish on her eyes and her lips, and I gave her a little bling for her earring. And yeah, I'm in love with her. She's probably my favorite for the month. Spent a lot of time on her, and there you go. So my friends, that is all of my completed pages. I don't know when I'll get up the videos of my completed books where I'll do a proper review and give you details on what I colored. If people are interested in that, I really don't know, but I can't stop moving her. Yeah, I will have them up eventually. I don't have a regular posting schedule or anything like that. I just post when I have time. This is my channel to be fun and stress-free, and that's how I run it. I'm not trying to be anybody like famous. I just enjoy sharing this, and I so enjoy watching everybody else's videos. And I do have intentions of doing an actual color and chat where I can get to know everybody a little better. But until then, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I appreciate it. I do not take you for granted, because you matter. When I think of you, this is what I see. This beautiful person, glowing, shining inside and out. I'm actually being honest. I'm sure that sounded a little hokey, but I just think we don't give ourselves enough love and appreciation. So I just wanted to remind you that you do really matter, and I hope you do something special for yourself today. See you in the next video, friends. Bye.